Hello there. I think I haven't seen you for quite a while. This year was quite turbulent. I guess not only for me, but for everyone. So here I am again. Today I'm actually recording in this studio. It's my husband's music studio, so I decided to squat it for today because we recently we moved house, and I'm currently with no space for my books. So today I'm here. I hope you enjoy all this beautiful surroundings. It is quite beautiful in here. A little bit clumsy maybe for now, but it's quite nice. Anyway, today I would like to tell you about my five photo books, my five favorite photo books of 2021. Although this year was quite hectic, I was still catching up with latest photo books, and I would like to share this selection with you. So my first favorite photo book of this year, it's Viviane's Sassen, Venus and Mercury. This actually a very unique book and box. It's a limited edition box published by Aperture, and actually what you see here is an original hand of Viviane Sassen, so it's her handprint, and it's unique for each book. And if you open the box, here it is, this gorgeous beauty. This is the book here, very pretty. Yes, so, and it's also signed edition. And it's actually with poems by Marjolein van Heemstra, which is a very famous Dutch poet, and her poems are really incredible. It really fits images of Viviane Sassen, and I love that if you look at the book like this, if you see it here, the pages are actually painted with gold. Wow, amazing. Yes, so if you would like to know more about the gossips of Versailles that Viviane Sassen went in 2018 to photograph the palace all alone, so she could actually had a free reign of photograph whatever she wants, and she got really excited about all the statues, and she also invited some models to participate in the shoots, and then she added also some paint on top of the images, also to highlight the questions of sexuality and gender. That's what she always does, quite beautifully. So this work is no exception. Actually, this was an exhibition in House Marcel in also 2020. Yeah, it was actually one of the first exhibitions, or actually the first exhibition that I visited after the lockdown, and it was amazing. I really loved it. So recommend this book as my favorite of 2021. I just realized that I said that it was published in 2020, so my bad. It was published in 2021, so it's this really hot recent book. So what else do we have here? We have, let me just put it back, yes, we have here also this gorgeous book by Bastiaan Woudt. Yes, it's called Rhythm, and it comes in two covers, and this is cover Rhythm. There is another cover, Carlos, which are two iconic images by Bastiaan. The book is huge, as you can see it. It's around 5 kilos, and it has 500 pages. It's amazing. It's a 10-year retrospective of this Dutch photographer. If you don't know him, definitely check his Instagram at Bastiaan Woudt. He works exclusively in black and white, and he focuses on portraiture, landscapes, and nudes. It's amazing. So the book has his commercial photography and also his personal photography, and also beautiful, so heavy, beautiful landscapes. For example, landscapes from his project Peak, as you can see. Let me see what else I can find here. Yeah, some gorgeous, gorgeous portraits. Yeah. So the book has everything from Bastiaan Woudt's work. So if you actually, if you haven't heard about Bastiaan Woudt, you should definitely get this book, and this book will give you a perfect insight into his work. I have another book to show you. And this book is actually, it's photographs by Jack Davison, but it's not the original photographs, which is here. And you see it's actually different. So this is the original photographs here. And this is Photographs, Annotated Artist Edition. This is the book by Jack Davison, which he did with the other 32 artists. That they took all his images and they just did with them whatever they wanted. So they painted on top and they cut out images and they did collages and applied ink, or like destroyed completely images, added like portraits onto still lifes, as you see here. This book is simply gorgeous also because it gives you a totally different view on contemporary photography and how can it be totally deconstructed. So by deconstructing photography, you can have a completely different art, and it's just gorgeous. As you see here, I love it. It's amazing. One of the most important books for me this year is actually this book here by Momo Okabe, Ilmatar. This is the book about artificial insemination of an asexual person, which is Momo Okabe herself. And this book is just gorgeous. This book is actually very important for me because I went through the whole birth and postpartum process. So this book really made sense. And as you see here, some images are really graphic, of course, because it's about birth and giving birth, and it's about the vulnerable but also quite powerful, right? A human body. And then you see like the birth of Momo's daughter. The book has this beautiful images by Momo, and it's just quite distinct of her style. They're very colorful. They have this shades of green and shades of pink and shades of red. I know that the light is not the best in this studio, but if you Google her name, Momo Okabe Ilmatar, you'll see these amazing images, and also mixed with landscapes of Tokyo. It's gorgeous. Really gorgeous. That's her daughter and some landscapes. And actually there's really beautiful text and at the end. Let me see, 1 second. The text is like this. We are asexual. We've never had sex. We promised to have children via assisted reproductive technology and got married. After 2 years of living together, we put this into practice. 11 eggs were collected, 5 of which were fertilized, and 1 of them was implanted. The child was born on a very hot day in May. On that day, the unseasonably warm weather in Hokkaido bent train tracks, and in Kawasaki, a reclusive man who had been withdrawn for many years rushed out of his house and stabbed children with a knife. Under the piercing sunlight, the city appeared to be beaming. In the car going home, the baby kept watching the burning city. When I point my camera at them, I see me there. I think of people I cannot see again. In me, they live forever. I sometimes become a man and sometimes a woman, and use the womb as a tool to give birth. The night of the experiment. A new day had dawned, and now I finally greet the morning of discovery. We come to an agreement and throw ourselves into the river together. Even if our ribs stuck out by the muddy stream and ebbs, and our body are crushed by a rock into pieces of meat, eventually who shall drift into the ocean someday, and we will surely see a heavy sun on the horizon. So yeah, with this beautiful poem, I would like to definitely recommend you this book. It's not only for newly mothers or fathers, it's for everyone, because it's just gorgeous. And then you see here also this engraved image of womb with the egg. It's fantastic, really good. And lastly, I have so many books to show you, but I promised to choose only 5. Lastly, I will show you something really light and something really beautiful. Is this book by Masahisa Fukase, Sasuke. And it's a reprint of the original book, Sasuke, but it's still really, really gorgeous. I love it. It's by Atelier XB. And as you see here, this is actually like a sticker of the announcement of the lost Sasuke cat. And if you don't know the story is pretty much that Masahisa, he got himself a kitten, and the kitten got lost. So he glued everywhere in the city the announcement looking for his kitten. But unfortunately for many, many weeks, there was nothing. And one day, this guy came to his door with the kitten and told him, "I found your kitten. Here it is." And then Masahisa looked at the cat and realized it was not Sasuke, it was not his cat. But he was like, okay, I'm gonna accept it anyway, because it's nice and cute. He's gonna live with me, so I'm not gonna look for another cat, because maybe something happened, but I will have this cutie. So the book is about the losing of Sasuke 1 and finding Sasuke 2. And it's actually the adventures of Sasuke, with all different images of the cat everywhere in Japan, in the city, because Fukase, he took him all around the city. He took them on the train with him, and he really documented like his yawning and his scratching and his like Sasuke being angry and Sasuke sleeping and Sasuke doing this and that. So it's actually all about Sasuke, and it's just like amazing. It's a pure, the way that it's written here by Tomo Kosuga, this is the pure experience of love, and I agree with this. It's just extremely heartwarming, this project. And then in the end, Fukase actually got another kitten, and the kitten got friends with Sasuke. So it's also about not only humans being friends with animals, but animals being friends with other animals. So yes, if you want something really sweet for yourself this winter, this book is definitely something nice to have. Okay, so this was it, my 5 books of 2021. And I hope there are more things coming in 2022. And I hope I will be in a better place with a better light. So we'll see each other. Bye-bye.